Oh, fuck off.
Not you, the other witch, the Zoom witch.
Okay.
She's got
I
a
don't
really
know.
fast
Can
broom.
you do a witch?
Sorry, what does she think? What? Why does she believe you were talking about her?
Bean reads a lot of Wicca and witchcraft stuff, so
Yeah.
He was like summon the witch. I was like, wait, what?
I'm here.
I'm already here, guys.
Yes, but we like you.
The Zoom lady,
thanks.
the Zoom
It's
lady's
alright.
going to suffer large at some point. Ladies
Zoom
and
lady
oh
is
no,
the
that's not how you
DVD.
do this. Why you got ladies and gentlemen in your head? That's not how you do this. I did it last week as well, exactly the same. Hello, everybody.
There we go.
Welcome to a critically average adventure, and welcome to Out the Cold. This is a D&D 5e campaign. I'm playing with my friends, and these are my friends. Was that a dab? A dual
And this is
dab?
my cat.
Oh, jeez.
No shame.
What is this group coming to? Okay. No, I'm definitely
Just
going to kill you with a
slow.
dragon. Like, seriously, like, you're done for.
Bring
it.
Uh,
When last we saw our valiant heroes, they had come face to face with a white dragon of some sort soaring through thick, black, syrupy clouds. They had got a few mighty strikes upon it. So had the guards, but then the guards turned into human chunks of meat that looked like they, would be sort of like bargain basement in Iceland. They then, one of them, more specifically our chaotic kitty, did something very chaotic and kitty-like and chased after the dragon's tail, hooked onto the dragon's tail, was swept up through the clouds, managed to mount the seat that Nan had seen upon the back of the dragon, the saddle of sorts, and above the clouds saw a figure levitating above the clouds, almost stirring, mixing this roiling black, syrupy blackness, and it was. We'll put it very straightforwardly. It was a lich. It was a lich up there, doing stirring of black clouds. There was some more hitting, and while this was all going on, Arden and Nan ran into the temple and left their friends outside to fight a dragon. It could be seen like that.
Didn't really think that bit true.
Or it could be seen that they were going to retrieve the thing that they believe the dragon is after. Eldritch, mysterious crystals that they've been finding all over Frohast.
I must say, Pete, except from grabbing the dragon, I didn't plan things after.
No, I realised this when you flew 50 feet in the air and luckily passed a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Because that would have hurt.
Why do I only have a whole new world from Aladdin in my head while Celia's riding on the back of this dragon?
I can show you the world.
Yeah, you're going to show me death.
And then the Litch joins in with Jasmine's part.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Sorry, as you were.
Okay, that is it. Tomorrow, working on my black metal Disney covers.
No.
Oh no!
I can show you.
Yeah, that's it. Like full on corpse paint on a magic carpet. That is the future of my music videos on a really terrible blue screen. I can see it now. Like...
You can see the outline of yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it's just actually I'm just really badly superimposed myself into Aladdin with corpse paint. Right, playing Dungeons and Dragons, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. Let's get on with it. We were back to the top of the round. And if everybody remembers right, shut up, George. All right. Everybody remembers rightly. Our mighty bugbear friend was at the top of the round.
We're good. We're good. Whew. Anyway, yes. I mean, I don't really know because I can't really see the dragon anymore, can I?
The dragon had dropped down,
Yeah.
and the last thing you saw was Niala trying to whisper sweet nothings into its ear,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and then it pooped away again, back into the blackness. You cannot see. You do not know how far.
Okay.
Plus, you were off the roof as well, so you were actually
I'm back on the ground.
you got that height differential there as well. So you probably would estimate just by pure wisdom that you would be further away from whatever constitutes as this creature's hiding place.
Okay, so I'm going to walk up to like where the dragon landed and where because it kind of went straight up, didn't it?
Yeah, it kind of just went.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to where the dragon was.
You
Move my token there, just so that it's not hidden under the dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump its layer. Hold on, let me.
Okay.
There we go. How's that?
That's my
Excellent.
mic.
So then I'm going to take out my longbow and just blindly just fire up, try and hit this dragon.
So that's just this, I guess,
Yeah.
is the technical way to do this in D&D 5e.
That is not great. That is a 15.
Nah,
I didn't think it would.
nah, mate.
Oh, that's weird. New Beyond dice, the potion ones. Oh,
I know.
very. Oh, it's weird, but love it.
It's not as wet as the blood dice, though.
No, it's not as wet as the blood dice.
Why do the dice have to sound wet? What? We like the clickety clackety. Don't sound wet.
So
there are people out there with some very strange sort of kinks. Wet dice is the next big thing.
So now I'm going to use my second attack to just fire another shot.
Please do.
Please don't be. Oh, fuck off! 26.
Well, as your dice.
2 19s.
Lovely. Yeah, that's a surprising hit.
Nice. No roll.
You hit Niala.
I'm just about to do that.
That is 6 damage. Ignore the Divine Fury because I'm not raging.
Odds or evens, Niala?
Sorry.
Choose odd or even numbers, Niala.
I'm going to regret this.
I was only joking.
No, it was in my head.
Even.
Even, George, roll a d20.
Oh, shit. Where's my dice? There's the dice. D20.
50-50 chance.
8.
I think that this mass is together. This creature is indiscernible from the rider, really. They're two things through the black mist. Niala, an arrow impacts into you. Please roll me some damage, George.
It was 6 damage. 6 piercing.
An arrow scoots out of the mist, fog and black syrup, and impales you.
Wait. I do have a reaction.
Just be thankful that I wasn't raging because that would have been 14 damage instead.
Wait, Niala, remember he rolled a 26. So even if you used shield,
Right.
it wouldn't cover it.
No.
Oh boy.
Rook, is that you? Yes, your 2 attacks. You got a bonus action you want to make?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Don't think I have a bonus action. No, I don't.
It's a useful one that you can make use of. Okay. This is high in the initiative order is Nan. You, if you remember, were inside the temple. You had been wrestling with the lid of a box, trying to remove it. You and Arden are down in this crypt, I believe. You hadn't come back up. I don't think you hadn't made it back up.
No, we'd opened it up.
Yeah.
I rolled a very low perception or investigation roll and decided that there was only 2 things there.
Yeah.
Because I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
I can't count. So I took one, gave one to Nan, and then I ran up with the other one, hoping that if there were any others, Nan would see what's there.
Okay, so Arden's booked it with a thing. I'm holding a cylinder.
Yeah.
Some kind of contraption. Can I glance inside? Can I take a look inside and see whether
please.
there are anything else?
Go
There
for
are
it.
anything.
There are anything else. If you think about it.
Okay, I will. Sorry, I pressed the button for rolling a perception. This is going to be a struggle tonight.
Sorry. That is the button you need to press. The button for a perception.
I pressed it. It's a 15.
You see that in there also in the casket is a ring.
A ring? What size? Fingers? Okay, right.
To be fair, it's a good job I didn't roll to see that, because I found every ring so far. It's about time somebody else finds one.
Okay, does it look like it's got a crystal in it, or can I not see that much detail?
It looks quite ornate.
Ornate?
Yeah.
I mean, if it doesn't have a crystal in it, that's somebody's ring. I don't think Nan would take it. It's not hers.
It's a ring of dragon slaying.
Let me roll something to make a decision, because
Okay.
let me see. On a 1 or a 2, I'll take it. On a 3 or a 4, I won't. It's a 1, so I will take it. She's kind of think, she's been around some people that are, and she might need it for some reason to sell it. We have needs. You're all corrupting her a little bit, in ways.
I'm corrupting.
So
Literally have a goblin that is sin.
Okay, so you you pick up the ring, and are you just pocketing it?
If I didn't see that it's got a crystal in it before I picked it up, I'm just going to put it in my pocket.
No, there is no. There's nothing that resembles anything like the pink shot. It's just inside this box.
I will pocket it. I won't put it on.
Cool. Not a problem.
Cool. I will. I don't think the cylinder is like small enough to fit in like a pack, so I'm assuming
you've probably got quite a lot in there, because they're round the crystal. The crystals are this, so they're kind of this. They're like, imagine a double Pringle tube. We're talking XL
double Pringle
Pringles.
tube.
XL Pringles here.
You'd be surprised about what I managed to get in my pack over this last few weeks. But anyway, without context, that is a weird statement. Yeah.
And a weird boast.
A little bit, yeah. Anyway.
I thought it was going in a completely opposite direction. I thought you were going to say something surprise what I can fit in.
Right.
Or something like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and catch up. Well, I should be able to catch up with Arden. I think I've got the same.
You've got your runny on, haven't you? You still engaged your runny.
Yeah, I've got it for probably another good 9.5 minutes. So I'm gonna try and get back out, I suppose, get as far as I can back towards
the up into
exit.
the thing, up into the. You're probably in the middle of the floors of that space. Okay. You like another move to get back outside?
I don't really want to go before Arden. I kind of want to see if we can figure out a plan, whether we. So Arden, but also the one I just wanted to ask is Wraith still cowering?
He's behind there reciting again like litanies, and it says, "You have what you need. You found what you needed. You from below."
Yes, we have the crystals, but if they are after the crystals, you don't want to go down where they were. I don't want you to be hurt, but maybe if there's another exit, please try and get to safety. Maybe not the front door either.
I thought that many might come to pray. There seems to be the fear has overwhelmed them, and they don't believe the gods will protect them here.
You could do some good with those that are fleeing if you can catch up to them. They will need you. I don't think I've got much more time to have more of a conversation.
Yeah. He seems to be taking this on board at this moment. Okay, so that is
the last thing I'll let Wraith know is there are some soldiers pretty close by that are heading towards the crowd. You can maybe catch up with them and stay safe with them.
Very well. I shall see if I can cross the yard. Is it safe out there?
As safe as it's gonna be until we know what's happening.
He says, "Okay, I will come with you to the door and cross when I feel it's safe to cross. With your aid, I'm sure I can make it." It now would become the turn of Sin. It is your go, Sin.
Again, can't really do much if I can't see the dragon, since I do not have very much range. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Where was I before?
You were where you were. You were right behind the dragon before it took off.
Wait, so I'm back. I'm back again in the clouds.
I think you're swooping up into the clouds, being swept up as we speak.
Oh boy.
So I'm just move back to where I think my staff was, because I do not remember where exactly I left it, because I know I left it in the ground. Then I'm hold my action, because again, not much I can do right now.
Cool. What's your trigger?
Huh?
What's your trigger, please?
Oh, like from last time, if I see the dragon, I would like cast Call Lightning.
Okay.
And continue it and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be great. Okay, so held action. Let's move on to the next person in the turn. It is Arden.
Okay. On the interior of the temple, are there any stairs that go up a level to access to the roof, or access to a window which I can get through to get to the roof? Or
you've been in here previously, and there is a sort of central colonnade, and then around that there are balconies that run around the outer portion, but you've never investigated the upper floors.
is there a way, like if there's like
Oh yeah, that reaches up to the level of some of it reaches up. Sorry.
Can I see windows on that level from here? That if I spent my movement to get up there, if I wanted to.
If you remember back to where Sin had been spending some time there, the stained glass is quite fantastic.
Okay. Well, if I need to break some glass, I'll break some glass, but let's see if there's any other options. Okay, Arden's going to run up to the next level.
Okay.
And see if there's any way to get to the roof or access to an exterior balcony which you can climb up from there, or
I'd like to flavor this bit now here. So as you climb up the stair, you emerge at the sort of window that is above the main door, and it's a beautiful piece of rose glass that is ornate and depicts Melora guiding the wilderness and being very beautiful, and upon it, as you hear this great rush of air, there is the shadow of these wings that blot out the entire temple inside, making all the light in the temple and all the flames that are on in the temple gutter in the wind as that kind of air pressure forces its way through, and the glass rattles in its pain, and you hear the sort of slight yelp of a tabaxi being dragged back up to the sky.
Shouldn't be surprised at that. Any access, anywhere to go to seeing this and looking around?
Doesn't appear in this bit, no.
Any like side windows other than the big massive thing in front of me?
Make an intelligence check, I guess, or wisdom, maybe. Wisdom, sorry.
Wisdom. $12.
When your mind for a second flickers back to when Treese first called Dragon, you remember there was a loud calamity in the town. Can you think back and remember what the calamity was made with? Maybe.
Bells. So there's a bell tower that I could get up to.
This is something that you can find. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There is not just this place here. There must be a place to ring bells from.
Okay.
You think it might be a circumvent of this platform that runs around?
So if I just keep going up.
Yeah. So you're gonna spend the turn finding your way up to.
I mean, I've got. If I dash, I've got 100 movement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that will take you up and there, I think. So you'd find the door. The door is unbarred. Stairs are climbed, narrow, into a bell tower with a rope going up to a great bell that is suspended above.
Okay, and is it open at this point for the bell to ring out, or is it barred off, or is it glassed, or?
The sides where you are, where the bell ringers would be, is contained because you'd like to be waterproof when ringing bells. But
where the bell is itself, I'm not that high up, or
no, you're at the bell ringer level. You might have to climb to get out to where you see daylight. That could be your action.
I mean, it hasn't. It could be my action to carry on climbing, or.
You could use your action to interact with this object and allow you to make acrobatics, athletics, whatever you wish to do to get up this rope, and that can be your action.
Would that mean that because I've used my action to dash though to get up? Oh,
you dashed. Okay.
Because 100 feet of movement with dash to get up there.
Let me think about the side of the temple. I think it's probably going to be on your next turn.
I mean, I could have 150 feet of movement if I use a key point.
Then I'd let you.
Would that get me up there?
Yes, I think it would.
I mean, but I'll have 50 feet of movement next turn, and the dragon isn't there right now. No, I'm gonna save the key point. There's no point wasting a key point right now when the dragon isn't. I mean, my character doesn't know that, I suppose.
But you can't see a dragon. You're just.
I saw in the glass that the dragon was going up, so I know that the dragon is flying. Okay, no, I'm not gonna. That's it. That's my turn. I've got to that point.
Lovely job. We are now going to go to the turn of it. Let me describe for you, Nyala. The feeling of going through this smoke, this fog, this tar. It's like, imagine diving through maple syrup made of burning bone. It cloys in your throat. It sticks to every bit of your whisker and fills your nose above the cloud level. You'll burst through again, and
Yeah, I want to ask because
yes,
technically I have seen the Litch casting.
you think so. Yes, you think that the actions that the creature were making were casting something.
So just before we pierce the cloud,
Yes.
would you say that I can do a counter spell?
Is it a reaction? It has been casting it for some time. Reaction is normally something that happens immediately after an action has taken. So I'm thinking you can cast counterspell not as a reaction though.
Well, instead of if it's already cast,
Yes.
like depending on what this
You
is
could do
the difference,
spell
right?
magic.
It's
Maybe
already if it's already cast,
Yeah.
dispel magic.
dispel magic. Yeah.
Casting counterspell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was already there before you left the building from the yak. So I'm saying that no, you couldn't do that, but you could do it maybe now. You see that the dragon flies up, and you see that it is there are rents in part of its body from where Rook's axe has hit it. The Litch looks up, picks up its hand, guides it towards the creature.
You're sailing him. I do want to counter, but I don't have like. Yeah, no counter, no counter.
You don't.
No, I have to. I have to save slot.
Okay. Yeah. The creature comes up. The Litch, some sort of energy leeches from its hands, and seems to stitch some of the wounds together, almost with like a brutally black thread, and then they heal upon the creature's body. And the Litch will say, "Please remove your parasite and get on with it."
I am moving, bitches.
The what does it do? Oh, bad news, everybody. It dives down from the cloud, and as it does so, it will release its
Would that trigger Diaz's held action?
it will do indeed. But I'm going to re-emerge where it will be.
Yeah, let's lose it. That
Breath weapon. Breath weapon.
Oh, come on, why don't you let me pick it up? Oh, come on, why don't you let me select it? Because I'm in the wrong layer now. That's fine. Is there a shortcut, George, for moving like layers on Roll20? Do you know?
Like to move like a token from layer to layer, or to move your
for
cursor
you
from
to
layer to layer.
switch what layer you're on.
It's literally just the on the toolbar at the side. That's the quickest way.
There's not a shortcut for that.
Don't think so.
Oh, that'd be so good if you could just book between. You know what I mean?
If there was just the key that you could press.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Like just hit L and it just switches the layer.
Yeah. But there isn't. Okay, no problem. So yes, please, Sin, can you do your magics and tell me what I must do?
Yeah. Well, I wrote damage and it's 10, but You have to make a dex save of 16.
16.
Is that every single time? I thought that was just the first time.
No, every single time.
Oh, every single time. So I thought if it failed it the first time, then it just like Witch Bolt, where it just takes damage every round. Okay.
It fails that, so it takes that full amount of. Was it 16? Did you say
10.
10? Okay. I was you saying Dex save. Okay.
Do I have to do one too?
Yes, you would.
Yep.
Dex. Was
Oh,
it?
and I guess Trees and the other person too, since they're right next to the dragon.
How
Or
many
still
feet
up
is
in
it?
the air.
I thought it
Well,
was 5 feet. Was it 10 feet?
let me check.
Wait, So would I as well?
Oh, you're just checking that because I think it's. I
It's
think
it's within 5 foot of the dragon, isn't it?
yeah. So it merged.
each creature within 5 feet of the point. Yep.
Okay, so.
But does the point mean the grounded point, or does the point mean where the creature it hits?
Where did you
I don't
send
know.
your thing? Because it's a large creature. It's within 5 feet of the creature. So yeah, it'll be our Litiana, and it'll be Niala.
Oh. Yeah.
I suppose a 12 is a miss.
Yeah, remember you still have your ring if you want to use that.
So it's 6 thunder damage, right?
No,
Uh,
10 damage. No, what was your DC for it?
16.
DC 16.
DC 16. So if you didn't beat a
Yeah.
16, you take 10 damage.
Wait. I can use my ring.
That's what I
Yeah,
just
that's what he
said.
just said. How many charges have you got left though? Because you used it. Was it once or twice last week?
Once to succeed.
Yeah, one left, so I'm taking half, so that's 5 damage. Oh, I'm doing bad.
I mean, that's not too bad. And
Um,
again, you are a wizard.
I am half HP. This is bad.
ooh, this is exciting.
No, this is
Um,
bad. I'm going to die.
And the only
Yeah.
person that
I told you.
once again, the only person that's done damage to you is Sin.
Yeah, even the dragon can get you off. It's like, sorry, I'm just trying to get this gift stat block up. They fail that and they take it as well. That is bad.
Watch this dragon fucking slide back up before I can do the next thing I want to do.
It will then fire its breath weapon,
Oh,
which
shit.
is gonna hurt everybody, I'm afraid.
Oh, shoot. Here we go again.
It is everybody there, basically.
Am I?
No, because you're on its back, so it can't get you. So, but yeah, so you get technically, Niala, you are sort of on top of it here. Well, I would like to bring you forwards, but I don't know how to bring you forwards. I can send this one back, maybe.
Mounted it.
Yeah.
Aren't you happy, Harry, that Arden and Nana are inside right now?
So everybody there needs to make a saving throw, please. Constitution.
Oh,
George, please succeed.
nervous.
Tell me it's a 20. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Wait, a
It's a
what?
one.
A what saving throw?
Constitution, please.
I got 10.
Oh, I got natural 20. Oh,
Die.
I got 10.
Okay. So here we go. Is that so nat 20 on Sin's one? Okay, so Sin survives another round. Would you
Oh
take,
my god, that didn't sound good.
No.
Nuts.
Considering Rook is a barbarian and Constitution is meant to be their thing, Rook sucks at
I've got a
Constitution
plus
saving
7.
throws.
I've got a plus 7. Okay, I just roll really poorly when it comes to con saves. Fuck off.
Oh shit,
11,
dragon.
16, 22, 28. Yeah. Hold on, just adding dice. Could you please take 63 points of cold damage, please?
63.
Hey. I'm still alive.
Only fucking
Barely.
just.
Fucking
How much
barely.
is that for me? Like 31?
That's half damage for you, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
would that be 31 or 32?
We're just double checking our maths. Hold on. I think it's
Yeah.
63 divided up by 2, so we're gonna be 31
Yeah.
for you, Sen.
60
That's how they
fucking
bring
3.
me.
This is why I love being a barbarian.
31. That's 21. Bro, that brought me down by like a lot. And I mean a lot.
I mean, we've got to hope that it doesn't recharge, because if that breath weapon recharges,
That's the only second time it's
we
managed
need
to
to-
recharge. the
we
bloody
have
thing.
to fucking that's it. We've got to go. If
Breath weapon is awesome.
Yeah. That was yeah, painful. I'm sorry, Rick, but not really.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm still alive. It's cool.
You're still alive.
Where are you
How
at?
so?
I've got
You
4
can't-
hit points.
you cannot be
Four?
front line anymore unless you like drink all of the potions.
I got
You
4 hit
cannot
points,
front line.
boys.
I
It's
got
fine. It's
7.
fine. It's fine.
Okay,
Oh my
I'm still up.
god.
It's cool.
that is what it does. It moves down, and annoyingly, thump. It's gonna it's gonna move down and then back up into the darkness. Into the black.
Motherfucker.
Mm.
I can
Um,
just can't get off. That's like,
I can't get off.
don't you have Featherfall? Like,
No, I don't have Featherfall.
No,
okay.
and it didn't land. It never landed, so there was no opportunity of attack for anybody.
Litiana
She's dead.
is stumbling quite unwell, and Treese is supporting her, holding her up, and she says, Litiana says, this is dark magic. Maybe I can lend you some of my power. I'm not well enough to summon the golems, but maybe this. And she puts her hand up to the sky, and it's like, imagine that the palm of her hand is a plug hole, and the black starts twisting and turning and pulling down from the sky like it was a blanket that's getting thinner and thinner and thinner and being sucked into her very palm, and it compresses, becoming this like vile writhing thing, almost organic in its nature, like when you watch a time lapse of a bacteria like mutating, like that kind of energy is happening in the palm of her hand, and she holds the black cloud in her hand, and all of you now look up and see a white dragon soaring upwards, and above it a lich glares down, a faceless a skinless face, no nose, teeth pulled back, lipless and vile, peering down upon this ground. What would Niala like to do?
What can I do?
Attack the dragon.
Bring it back down so I can kill it.
Yeah.
I might have a solution, but the solution might get me killed in the process. So, I'm gonna say this once. When you remind me with the cursed shard, just remind you that this is Nyala and this is what I wanted. I am going to fireball myself
While you're
because
in the air.
I do not see any other option for now that is concretely useful.
Mhm.
All right.
My original plan was to actually cut the link between the Litch and the dragon by dispelling the clouds.
Well, you don't know what. I mean, you
All right,
can.
quick question for Fireball.
I'm not there.
Does it have to
Exaggerate.
hit the target, or is it just where you can see?
No, it's a point that I can do, but I think it's the distance between the.
Dispel
Actually,
magic
that
is
could
still an
work.
option. You don't know whether it's under any effect or anything. You
The
just
Lich is within range of Fireball.
Right,
do we
I've got
want to
something.
take on two things at once?
Yes, bring them on.
It hasn't fucking attacked us yet.
Bring them on.
Fireball him. Fuck him.
Are
My
we,
question
do we
being,
try and recruit the dragon to attack the Lich?
my question being, if
Try that.
if I target, if I center the fireball on the Litch,
Yeah.
would the dragon and me be in it?
No.
Or just
No, you're too far
No,
away.
you're far away.
I mean, just you could see what the dragon's reaction is by fireballing the Lich, I suppose.
I'm gonna die.
Do it.
Fuck it,
Okay,
right,
let's do this.
might as well.
What are you doing?
I am going to fireball that Litch.
Please, go ahead.
So roll me a dex save.
Okay. Okay. A deck save. I'm just checking. It passes its save.
How many?
Didn't even roll.
Legendary resistance.
Okay, so you take half damage.
Okay.
That's originally how many damage? 39 damage. So
Whoa, tasty.
It's 19
yeah, but this
damage in
is
total.
half.
Yeah, it's 19 still. Though. That's
So you
That's-
take 20 fire damage.
round down.
Round
Was it?
down,
Yeah,
it's a
19.
19.
Yeah.
Just hoping to make it drop the concentration.
Okay. It seems whatever the dragon does not change its trajectory, but you. There's a sound in its throat. Can you make a insight check?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Good
See how
feeling.
well you are at insight in a dragon. You do speak Draconic, so
Yeah. 16.
You don't think it was that annoyed.
Okay. 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 What do I have? What do you have? What option do I have now?
We suddenly have a new target in battle.
Oh, we don't know that.
You don't know. Get out that meta world.
We don't. I don't. Arden certainly doesn't.
Would you say that Rook would have time to catch me if I fall?
From that height? Oh,
Wouldn't
So
know.
you're going to be quite high up, at least 25 foot.
Might kill Rook from landing on him before
I could-
Quincy's got.
Jump and catch her.
But okay, so it would require a pretty high perception check from Rook to be able to see Nyala falling.
Okay.
Would it not? I'm
Well,
thinking
yeah.
logically, you're going to have to be able
Yeah.
to see the target that you're going to catch,
Mm.
unless Nyala signals in some way.
Yes, actually.
I mean,
I wanted-
would she? How high up is she? Because
I'm
if she
saying-
jumped, would she hit the ground in the same turn? Would she be falling next turn?
6 seconds. It does not take 6 seconds to fall 25 foot.
Oh, it's 20. She's only 25 feet up in the air. Okay.
25, 30 maybe. So yeah, not.
Oh, okay. So she. I wasn't sure how high up she was.
No, maybe. I don't think about it. 'Cause I've got to think about the cloud height. Maybe 50. So yeah, it still wouldn't take 6 seconds. Falling is fast.
No. Yeah, that's Ground in there.
Yeah, she's just gonna look down after a spell and be like, there goes nothing. Rook, catch!
Okay.
And just leap down. And you know, like some cats do when they actually spread themselves to catch as much wind as possible.
okay.
Hello,
Like to
Zee.
slow down a bit the fall.
Flying
Okay.
fox.
Yeah, this is gonna be Nyala, like spread her and trying to
Let's have
align
that
herself with
perception
Rook.
roll from Rook then.
Oh fuck.
The one time we needed Featherfall.
12.
12. That's pretty low.
I mean, the clouds are gone, and I am
Yeah.
looking up.
Would 12 give him disadvantage on the roll to save?
I reckon that this is going to be an athletics then. So dis on the athletics to run and catch Nyala.
That is 23
With disadvantage?
with
You
disadvantage.
fucking do
hell.
it. You absolutely do it. You charge.
I've got a plus 8, and my lowest was 5. No, whatever that is.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Your ears full of frost. Somehow you shake it clear, glance up, and see that your tabaxi companion throws himself bodily from the back of a white dragon that is soaring above the city of Kakanzax
I feel
after
like I'd kind of like
flinging flaming bolts upon an undead creature that levitates above the city. And you run. Tell me how you do it.
So I kind of look up, see that she's falling.
Yeah.
And then I'll kind of run over towards this building here.
Yeah, she's
Kind of-
falling near Sin, you think? So
Yeah.
where we're looking on the map.
Okay. So to this one here, kind of jump up onto the wall, and then they kind of like, as soon as I hit the wall, just push off the wall. And kind
Okay.
of grab her, and then just kind of roll, like fall out, like kind of on my back, and kind of roll, kind of protecting her.
Hmm. Yeah. As Rook's arms wrap around you, Nyala, you see that all of his fur is covered in this hoarfrost. The fur is brittle and snaps in places as he embraces you, and you were kind of showered in a sprinkling of of twinkling dust of ice as you roll to a halt on the hard ice of Kakanzax. You will just take take 2 points of damage each from that kind of bouncing off business and a bit of a roll there. So you're only falling a small distance. That's 1d6.
Okay.
Now, Marsh.
Do you have still movement?
Your movement is to jump.
Okay.
I'm going to say
Okay.
that is some pretty hectic. Even though you're actually just technically falling, I think that would take some motivation to manage that amount of stuff. How are we all for drinks, teas, coffees, etc.? Do we want to stop for here before we go in the next round, or are we all good?
I could run and grab a beer, yeah. But it depends on what everybody else wants to do.
I need a drink because now I
Okay.
am running out of options.
Quick break.
Quick break. And
I've got you, little one.
hello, everybody. Welcome back to Out of the Cold. More dragon to chop up. Go, Rook. It's your go.
So I can see this Litch now, right?
You can see
A
something
figure.
without a face, pretty much. It has the features, but there is very little skin left upon it. It is levitating above the city of Kakanzax.
How high above?
We're going to say about 60 feet, like we did last time when the dragon flew up the first time through a disadvantage, 50, 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. I'm going to throw my axe.
Okay.
And because I'm going to reckless, it cancels out the disc for a long throw.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw my axe essentially 4 times, depending on, if he makes the save. First one fucking misses. It's a 13. Yeah, I didn't think so. Going to recall it. And then next one is again a fucking 13. Recall
It's
it.
the critically average.
It is. 2 in a row.
How
I
do you
swear.
get to throw it 4 times?
Because 2 weapon fighting, because it's a light weapon, I throw
Yeah.
it, recall it into my offhand, throw it, recall it into my main hand, second attack, throw it, 2 weapon fighting into my offhand, throw it again.
I thought it was your bonus action to do two weapon fighting.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, do I throw it 3
it's
times?
three
Oh,
three times.
Yeah, 3.
Like 4 times. What this level? What the hell? You're not a monk.
2 attacks.
All right, then.
Yeah, 2 attacks, and then you're not.
Oh, fuck off. It's a 12. I'll recall it again and then just go cry in the corner.
Did you miss?
I missed
God.
3 times in a row. I rolled.
Okay. Yeah, I was just going looking at you doing that, like,
This scene is quite, because imagine the distance that axe has to
Yeah,
fly.
it's like,
Yeah.
Much to the
and
left.
there's-
Much to the
there's
right.
a Litch, like
Not far enough.
just like,
Litch going like
Just-
just
nope.
bobbing
Nope.
to the side.
yeah. Neil's
No.
just going to yell at you, hide! Just fucking hide!
Yeah, you at some point in that, I would imagine you have climbed yourself off the floor and disengaged yourself
yeah.
from the bundle of what we
yeah,
call
shit,
Nyala.
Before I do that, I release Nyala and stand up.
Yeah. Okay. Please, Nan, what would you like to do to hurt these things?
The errors.
Okay, so I'm going to use 30 feet of my movement to get to the doorway. Well, Arden, is the plan to run with these and leave?
I'm up in the bell
Yeah.
tower.
Oh, you've gone. Okay.
gone.
Sorry, you're next to me, so I was like, yeah, sorry, brain.
Right.
Okay, I just thought I didn't go.
You could
You
be
could probably
shouting
shout
that
up
as-
to me.
Yeah, you could be shouting that as, because this is still happening in a very short space of time. You could shout to Arden, I guess,
I
as
could
he's running.
probably hear the echoing inside this big cathedral hall kind of place.
Yeah. I shout what I just.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Arden, what are we doing with these crystals? Are we leaving? Are we staying?
I did told you to get me the crystal.
I mean, I've got a plan with what I'm doing with mine, but I don't know whether you can do it with yours. Oh shit. Just keep it safe.
Okay. I am not going to go up and follow Arden. I'm going to, so I guess like make if 30 feet of movement gets me to like the doorway.
Yeah, the open doors, you can hear the sounds of, you don't know what going on outside.
Okay.
Axes being thrown.
There's whistling, like a whistling and a frustrating bugbear sound, whatever that sounds like.
So, if I can see, so if Rook has just put Nyala down, presumably
you would see that Rook is like basically Frosty the Snowman, like
bleeding profusely.
Yeah,
looking shitty,
looking like shit.
You ruined my braids.
No, still got it. Still here.
It's like snaps off.
I still got it. Look, I still got it.
If they're within 5 feet of each other and within 60 feet of me, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Spirit around them.
Hey.
So that is a 5-foot cube. Lasts for a minute as long as I can keep concentration. So if whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 of hit points to that creature.
Come on.
Right.
You're gonna roll one dice for both, or you're gonna, because they're both in the same blob at the moment, so I think it'd be that same surge that would hit them at the same time. So I think it's one dice, and you both take this amount.
Sure, I'm gonna click the button.
That sounds cool to me. I don't know if that sounds cool to you.
Sounds cool to me.
It's a 4 on the dice. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, a minimum of twice. Okay, so okay.
It can do. It's got 2 charges, basically, isn't it? Is that what it's saying?
It's got as many charges as your like spellcasting modifier, a minimum of 1. So a minimum of like two times it can do it. My modifier is 2, so maybe I can do it 3 times. I don't know what that kind of rule is there. Okay, cool.
Minimum of 2 plus, because okay.
1 plus your spellcasted, and so it'd be 3.
Yeah, so you can zap, you can bloop this 3 times on them, 3 lots of d6s. It's whatever.
Yeah, so you get 4 hit points back. It's better than nothing.
Yeah. So, what would you like to do with your actual action, please?
Sorry, just to clarify, do we get that now or at the start of our turn? Now. Sick.
So.
Oh no! Is it at the start of the turn? Did it say?
When it moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
You'll get it in the beginning of your turn. So remember what Nan's roll, please.
If I'm alive.
You are.
For the time being.
Is this something now that anybody that moves into that space would get healing?
Yeah, if anybody moves into that 5-foot space, they would get 4 and start their turn there. And I can move it as well. Ooh. As long as I can see where I'm moving it to.
Yeah.
Who needs a cleric?
Well, it's not
got a ranger.
It's not very much healing. So
any healing is good healing.
True. So with my action, I'm not really gonna, if I don't have to move from the doorway, I suppose. Well, I'm probably gonna back up, like so. So my full movement is 50 feet of movement.
Can you drag Rook in? Because he's gonna die.
I don't think. I don't think Nan would do that.
Take a couple of shots and then use your movement to go back inside.
Well, I think I'm just going to create some distance because I don't want to go back inside. That's not gonna. I'm trapped.
Or keep distance. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to keep distance. I don't know whereabouts you would say that my just my regular 50 feet of movement can get me, Pete. If you want to
Which way are you heading up the street, please?
Well,
Looking on this map, we'll call it north and south, please.
so I think down towards where the soldiers are running is like where the ultimate sort of exit is, right? So
You've got exits either way from the street, for as far as you know. You've walked around these bits before.
But like the city exit is back where we came, right?
That
gate.
heads into the deep to the city. North on this map heads towards the library.
But there's not like an exit to the actual, like into the wastes.
No. Correct.
That's back where we're coming from. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to move because I don't think we can kill this dragon. I think we have to leave.
Yeah, we're running out of options here.
Yeah.
Nah.
But my regs, I'm going to probably just do two attacks with my bow.
So you can probably, I reckon you can probably you come out of the temple. That's maybe I reckon you can get two. Let me get my measure out. I'm going to measure it.
Oh yeah, there is a measurer.
So yeah, you're going to be here probably around this sort of thing. So yeah,
Okay.
to get out along through the thing is a bit of a discrepancy because we're scaling things. So yeah, okay, yeah, I reckon about there. You would see Treese, you would see Litiana, you would see a very frosty rook and a Sin.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna. I don't know whether this is the right thing to do, but I'm gonna alchemist fire arrow.
You also, stunningly to you, the clouds are now cleared, and there's also a levitating figure in the sky that you've now just seen for the first time.
Okay. But also a dragon bad. Person, don't know bad. Probably bad, but dragon.
Everything fucking bad.
Everything bad.
Everything fucking bad.
I'm gonna so let's see whether it hits first. Actually, just double check something. No, I'm not going to do sharpshooter and take the penalty. I might do it on my second one. We'll see. Let's just see if a regular hit hits. Oh, 26 to hit.
On who? On my
Dragon.
Lovely little dragon. Yeah. Hit.
Okay, so regular damage is arrow damage is 10. And then what did we say the fire would be?
1d6.
1d4.
1d4 and then 1d4 at the
1d4.
beginning of each turn.
Yeah, and a dexterity check to extinguish it if it wants to. So a d4.
Yes, please.
Which counts as an action on his turn.
One for fire damage.
One fire damage. Thank you.
One fire damage. And second attack.
Yes, please.
Oh, go on then. I'll take a -5 penalty to the attack roll and see whether it hits. It's probably going to be shit. Yeah, it is shit. I rolled a 17 -5 is not going to meet its AC. Yeah, no.
No, we established last time we were looking at an 18, I think. So.
Yeah. So the second one.
Wait, what? Whoa. You rolled a 17?
Yeah, but I take a -5 if I try and do the sharpshooter.
Yeah, but don't you have your modifier to it?
That no, sorry, I rolled
with the modifier.
It was 17. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Okay.
I was so confused for a second. I was like, yeah, I'm very sure.
The bit of my brain that goes to my mouth is compromised at the moment.
No, 17 doesn't hit the dragon.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't a set. It was -5 as well. So no,
We
that's me done. Yeah.
Okay, then that means the turn then moves onto our resident druid.
All right, so
Raining more lightning.
no, actually, maybe I don't know. It depends on what it does. How far did you say the dragon was? Like in the sky?
Yeah, we said 60.
Oh, okay. Then it's in range. I'm
I
covered.
thought the Litch was 60 and the dragon was 30 because
Oh yeah,
Nyala
because
fell
the
30 feet.
thing is further away. So we're saying that is. Let me look at the angle on the map. How close are you to where
My
Nyala?
range is 300 feet for what I want to do. So,
Oh, you're in range. Yeah.
all right. I just wanted to make sure because the whole altitude bullshit. It's like, oof. Actually, where's the dragon? Let's see where it's gonna if it works. Hopefully that doesn't crush them. All right. So I'm pretty bad. I'm at 7 HP. So I'm basically just covered in ice or frost, so to speak.
Your fingers are stiff. There's a great coldness upon you. Your breath will fog in the air as you breathe.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to cast Earthbind.
Okay.
And that's a strength 16
Strength
saving
16.
throw. See if I can make it land.
You succeed. It rolled poorly. What
So
happens? To
what
this
it's
boy?
gonna do is land to the ground, or like technically. Okay, let me read you this. I should have done this earlier. Choose one creature you can see within range. Yellow strips of magical energy loops around the creature. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, or its flying speed, if any, is reduced to 0 for the spell's duration. So he can't get out of it. So he's basically stuck in the ground.
Okay.
You're Doctor Stranging this shit. You're like,
And tell me, how long is the spell's duration?
1 minute.
So he's 1 minute stuck to the ground.
1 minute it's stuck to the ground.
But it's not prone or anything like that. It's just
No.
Okay.
An airborne creature affected by this spell safely descends at 60 feet per round.
Okay.
In what direction do you put it on the ground? Because this is important.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
I don't think you
earlier.
have. Do you have a way to rotate it? I don't think you can rotate it. or anything.
No, it's just basically
Descends.
wrapped up and then falls to the ground.
Yeah. Okay. So you see this great white beast. Its wings seemingly. How did your that? What color did you say these things are? Orange, like fiery.
It says yellow, but for me, it's
Tell me how
like,
Sim is it? Yeah. I'd like to know how Sim's.
Let me read the description again because I forgot, even though I just read it. Yellow strips of magical energy. So for me, like, for Sin, it'll be more like vines.
Yeah.
But what Celia, you rolled a 10 the last time I asked you to roll a d10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of it being like a vibrant green lush vines, it'd be more like thorns, like just appearing, I'll say, out of her hand, and then like shoots out at it.
Yeah.
And then and it's like aggressively wrapping itself all over it so that it can have
like
the wings so that it can have a hard time flying, or like not fly at all for the time that I have.
like a constrictor snake. They wrap round and they like pull those great sinuous wings in, and then they kind of pull it close to its body, and it comes to the floor beside you. As you pull it down to the ground.
Does it count as prone on the ground, or is it just landed?
No, it just landed safely on the ground. It says safe in the spell. It says safely, but I don't know if I can change that. If he lets me, I'll change it so that it falls straight to the ground. But I don't know. It's up to Pete.
No, not how the spell is read. I would say it makes you lower to the ground. would you take 16 damage as you pull it to the ground? Its tail whips round.
Yep,
And it
yep,
smacks
I'm
into you.
down. I'm down.
First one down.
Yep. So I get flung away too, or do I just, you know, is it just like a bop to the head and I'm just where I am?
Yeah. You're not, it doesn't say you're knocked anywhere.
Okay.
So we'll just put this little face on you for now, for a minute. Okay.
Oh, since I'm down, the spell wears off because it's concentration.
Okay.
It
It hasn't got an ability to move at the moment because that's the way action economy works in this
was
game.
that just its legendary action then that you used after? Okay.
That was a legendary. So the dragon you can make at the end of another creature's turn, basically. So unless you had a bonus action you wanted to make, so sorry.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Do I have anything for a bonus action? That's the real question. Okay. Oh, I guess I could wild shape.
Okay.
Yes.
That would stop you going down.
Yeah, that might be it. Okay.
Maybe. I have 7 health to begin with. Let me get those back.
Yeah.
And then let me look at my wild shape because I do not remember which has the most HP.
Probably just a bear or something like that.
You'll be surprised. It's actually the dire wolf.
So yeah, that didn't. Well, we redact that. Like you get your bonus. Oh no, because it's an action to wild shape, isn't it?
It's a bonus action for me because I'm a moon druid.
Because you're moon druid. Yeah. Circle of the moon. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and like wild shape because
you can maintain the concentration.
Yeah. Okay. So let me see. Go back into my bam into fuck, I forgot. A dire wolf.
Yeah.
There you go. And then, yeah. And then you on me. I'm pretty sure you hit me because the dire wolf's AC is. I don't think it's really high. It's only a 14.
It rolled nearly a 30.
Yeah. So how much damage did I take?
16.
16. Okay. And then what's the con save for the spell?
It's 10, isn't it, for holding your concentration?
Yeah, it's half of the damage or 10, whichever's highest. So in this case,
Okay. Oh, that's a 3.
The wings become unbound. Are you still a wolf?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Double.
Yes.
Okay. Arden.
Okay, Arden is going to use whatever movement it's going to require for him to get up to the bell tower or the roof of whatever he can, so he's in the open.
Yeah, you can see that you shimmy up the rope because you're using your movement. You're not going to try and rush it. Do you have an acrobatics to get up there?
Can do.
Yes.
I'm just wondering whether, with my unarmored movement, is that something I have to do? I don't.
Unarmored movement, meaning that you springing off walls. Yeah, go on. We'll let you go up. Come on. You're looking down on the dragon.
Okay. So it's on the ground now.
Yeah, you're.
So how high am I up on this bell tower?
You're going to be about 30 to 40, maybe somewhere in that range. 2 floors.
Okay. I take out the cylinder. I kind of try and take the end off of it, exposing the crystal.
Okay. Please make me an investigation check to see if you work out how to release this crystal from this container. Oh, we lost you, Luke, there a sec.
It's all right. I'm wandering to myself.
Okay,
not terrible. 14.
You see there are catches and levers that kind of undo this device, and the end comes away. You get that dry ice effect coming out of the as you open it, and there's a slight kind of hiss pop, like you're taking the lid off of something that should have been sealed for good.
Okay, and I kind of want to have it so like the tip of the crystal is at the top.
Yeah.
Look down and I see my friends and allies all fighting this dragon, looking kind of worse for wear.
Yeah.
And I just look up the sky and I just look up in the clouds and I just go, it's now or never. And I jump off the tower, trying to impale the dragon with the crystal.
Okay, so now we're going to need some athletics or acrobatics to get off of this. And you're going to probably take some fall damage.
I have slow fall as a reaction. And it went from an 18 to an 11.
An 11. Okay,
11.
so you
So this is going to hurt.
Yeah,
This
you're
is going to hurt.
take. Yeah, so that would be 3. 16. I rolled really high in your fall.
Well, I will use my slow fall reaction, which means I take nothing.
As you tumble to the ground, can you make a sleight of hand check, please?
Do I not make it to the dragon?
Huh?
I was kind of aiming to just like land on the dragon. I don't know whether.
No, not with the roll.
Okay. Okay, never mind then. What did I need to do? Sorry.
A sleight of hand, please.
A sleight of hand. Okay, weird request. All right, sleight of hand. 19.
The cylinder tumbles from your hands, and you feel like it's gonna fall out of your hands in midair. That's partly what makes you lose your balance as you go to fall. You think the crystal might skitter out. You manage to force the top kind of back on, hold it in, and you roll to a stop on the ground with your slow fall and land.
Where have I landed?
You have landed
next.
Besides Litiana there.
Yana, which is
the top
here?
icon. The
icon.
The top one next to the dragon.
Okay. Well, that didn't go to plan.
Yeah.
Then in that case, I will just use whatever movement I've got to run at it and just again tried it, but this time from the ground and not look as cool.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what's an attack roll with Chris?
I guess you're gonna be like improvised weapon. So
should I just do an unarmed strike in that case?
It's your strength modifier.
Which is a dexterity because I'm a monk.
Because you're a monk. Yeah. No.
And I answer right. Yeah. Great.
For fuck's sake, I'm rolling like shit. That's 12.
No.
I'll try again.
Pummeling this dragon with like crystal.
Oh my god, I've rolled 2 5s in a row. Fucking that's a 12. Fuck
nice.
This. Key point flurry of fucking blows this bitch.
Okay. Well, with the crystal in your hand.
I will hit this fucking thing with the crystal if it fucking like kills me to do so. Christ. I get 4 attacks and I don't hit any of them. Oh my god, how is that possible? I've rolled 3 5s in a row. I've rolled 3 5s in a row. Like, what are the fucking odds of that? Right, last chance to hit it.
Come on.
I swear, if this is a 5 as well, I'm gonna lose my shit.
5? It's got to be broken. That's 4 5s in a row.
That's not
4 5s in a row. That can't be right.
no.
Look at the log. Look at the log. How is that fucking possible? How is that possible?
That's fucking funny.
Right.
The exact same number 4 times in a row. Like, I'm gonna roll one more time just for shits and giggles to see what happens.
Okay, please do.
Watch it be a natural 22.
Watch this be a 5. No, that's a natural 1. Okay, that's good.
What are the fucking odds?
I'm just trying to go at it with this crystal, and whatever angle I'm coming at it with the scales just isn't fucking working.
Okay. Something is.
Hold on. Oh no. Oh, Luke, you fucking idiot.
Yep.
Armor class is 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is indeed.
I rolled a 12. If I burn 3 key points, I hit. Focus
Is that something
stone.
you want to do?
You did say that you're going to hit this thing even if it kills you.
Fuck it. At this point, what have we got to lose? Burn 3 key points for focus stone. Increase my attack roll by 6. Hit
Okay.
with a fucking crystal. Like a fucking sign of this
In
dragon.
You watch it do absolutely nothing.
What happens?
You see the eyes on the dragon roll into the back of its head. You see its neck go limp, the wings go limp, and you see like liquid frost, like slush puppy, start dripping from the side of its mouth, as this effect that you have experienced yourself, Arden, seems to take effect on this creature. It is not going to be able to do shit for this turn.
So spend 4 key points to stunning strike it, basically.
Basically, yeah.
I've got 1 left.
Fucking hell.
That's
my turn. I don't know how much damage that did, if it did any at all.
Can you just it'll be just I'm gonna say it's gonna be a little bit of damage as well, so can you roll like your what's your unarmed strike super hard, isn't it? So yeah, go to unarmed strike damage, I guess, on it.
That is 7 damage.
7 damage. Yeah. Okay. It is the turn of Treese. Treese was helping Litiana last time, up from the floor and supporting them. Where is Treese? Oh, sorry, I've lost my tree sheet. Hold on. Come on, D&D Beyond. Seamless. Treese will just attack, I think. 2 attacks and then the oft. So she's going to run up. Well, they're going to run up. Hit. Hit. And then offhand. Miss.
Can I yell something to Trace?
Hold on. You can in a second. Litiana seems to be contending with this mass. It's taking all of her attention to stop this thing expanding as the Litch is kind of, you can see like there's some sort of battle of wills going on between the Litch and Litiana. Like the Litch is trying to pull this mass away from her and re-expand it into the sky. And what would you like to do, Maruk?
And my
Ooh.
turn.
Oh, sorry,
Yes,
Niala
Niala.
and then Maruk. Sorry, it jumped on the thing and I didn't see you're down there. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, please, Niala.
First, I'm going to look at the leash,
Mm-hmm.
and since it's kinda distracted by the battle with Lichana,
Yeah.
and because I think I have enough range, I am going to cast Dispel Magic around as a leash to cut any kind of spell and magic that we're trying to do.
Okay. So your dispel magic automatically dispels what level?
Dispel Magic. It's any spell of third or lower level. So if it's higher, I have to make a roll for it.
Okay, make a roll for it, please.
So it's 10 plus. What's the spell level?
So they are casting. It's a 5th level spell. I'm gonna say.
Okay, yeah, I think it's doable. So how do I do this? Make ability. Okay. So it's. Oh yes, 26.
The roiling mass in Litiana's hand goes limp and turns to a black sticky goo that drips through her fingers, and drops to the floor. The Litch also descends from the sky at a rather alarming rate, called falling. It takes some damage and plunges through a roof.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to. Where is she? So I'm going to run at Litiana, grab her, and trying to put her towards in the temple to have some kind of cover.
Yeah.
And yell at the other. The Litch is down. Get the fuck out of here. Just trying to get everyone out because this is a mess.
Okay. Yeah, it is now Maruk.
I'm gonna try and jump on the back of the dragon and then hit it in the
Oh
head
my
with
God.
my warhammer.
We need to run.
Yes.
We can't kill this thing. We need to run now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
It's-
stupid.
We've got a free round where it can't attack. You fucking run, but you do what
That's
you're going
not
to do.
what Rook would do.
No, it's not what Rook would do. Rook would
So
definitely
not
jump
what
on the
Rook would
back
do.
and smash it with his warhammer.
This is 6 seconds of time. Rook would
Yeah.
not do this.
Yeah.
Rook will recklessly attack
Boop it.
the back of his head.
You've
That
got
is-
advantage as well because it's well, you don't get double advantage, but you know what I mean.
No.
It's incapacitated somewhat at the moment as it's currently being astrally projected through the darkness of outer space.
I would also like to rage at this point.
I would like to rage.
I would like to rage.
Go
Weren't you raging before?
I was, but then I stopped myself.
and he put his fire out.
Yeah, pat my fire out. So then, yeah,
Yes. We
That-
can make it swallow the crystal.
plus
I like the idea of permanently having it
That-
inside of it, but
+2. So
you don't want to make a crystal dragon.
21 damage.
I mean, it would fuck it up though.
And
It's
then
not-
what?
Go on, tell me.
No. What were you gonna say?
Yeah. Okay, you got past the AC. You did an 18. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I can see Captain Smashy damage. Yeah.
Yeah. 21, then 13, 6, and then 2 rage. That's 21 damage. And then I'm going to smack it again.
Please do.
Again at advantage. Well, that was shit, wasn't it? 12 to hit.
No.
No. So yeah, that's me done.
Rick's turn. Nan, it's your go.
Okay.
Big old dragon tripping in the middle.
Tripping balls.
Lich in a roof.
So the Lich has fallen down onto a roof.
Yes.
But we can't really see. I don't see a token, so I imagine
It is the roof that is. It was kind of hovering above previously, which is sorry, my roll 20 completely logged out and
oh no.
lost all. For some reason I couldn't see a thing, and it's also for some reason it won't do anything. So I'm going back in now.
Okay, but if I saw, so Arden like
it is this roof,
punched.
yeah.
Okay. Arden punctured this dragon with the he poked it with the crystal.
Bro, did you add your HP?
Yes.
Oh,
there was
no, I
a-
didn't.
So you got 4 HP.
We have 4 HP.
Do I too?
Nice.
Yeah, if you were in 5 feet of where Rook, when you started your turn, if you were in that 5
Haven't
foot, and
moved,
then
so yeah.
yeah.
you get 4 HP.
Num num num.
Num num num. Is the crystal still sticking out of the dragon? Sorry.
Because Arden had it inside the case. It's kind of it
Okay.
would have slashed
Like
the
it's-
point of it. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not
Kinda
embedded
stabbed it
itself.
with it.
Yeah,
Right.
with that flurry of disappointing blows. I'm going to say that it kind of.
It was. It seriously fucking was.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It
Okay.
kind of it scratched the surface so that it has made contact with the creature, and then caused the reaction that you all know and love.
But if I can,
Okay.
if I can find a way to I don't know, give it a crystal implant.
This
A
is going
what?
to be like a suppository.
If we can give it a crystal implant, we might subdue it.
Yeah. Well, I
Permanently.
don't think up the bum hole is really like is the
wasn't,
best.
wasn't exactly my plan.
No, I know. But I would, if I saw you do that with the crystal, I think that seeing it incapacitated, I do think that I would probably try and go feed it my crystal to see if we can
Okay, so you drop in your bow.
incapacitate it.
It could incapacitate it completely.
Dropping my bow.
Action. You put the thing away. What are you doing? You've got your hands. You've just fired 2 shots with your bow.
Okay.
There's a two-handed weapon, so you'd have to
Yeah.
have one in your hand or the other.
Okay.
Sin, what are you doing? I see you.
Don't worry about it.
Measuring.
I am worrying about it.
Measuring.
Oh.
Well, the first thing that I'm going to do is use my bonus action to move the healing spirits over to Litiana and Treese.
Yeah.
And so that goes over to where they are, and let me
Give them some delicious
Roll.
HP. Yeah.
3. So they'll get 3 when they start their turn.
Okay.
I have Dragulitiana in the temple, by the way.
Sorry.
I have Dragulitiana in the temple to have cover.
Okay. So yeah, you wouldn't see
Oh.
it. You might see trees still. So
Oh, and
Yeah.
Treese is looking okay, right? Wasn't Treese?
trees is looking all right.
Oh, well, if Treese is looking okay, then no. I guess I'll move it to.
Back to
I'll
Rook.
move it to Rook. Yeah, I'll move it back to Rook. So Rook,
You will also
get.
get the dragon on that.
I don't think
Um,
it only counts as friendly creatures, though,
avoid-
doesn't
You
it?
What?
can choose. I think you target it. Any
Okay.
creature you choose. I think that's one of those ones that
You could get Sin, maybe? I
Friendlies.
don't know.
Friendlies.
Whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space, so
So
it
you
doesn't
can't-
say friendly. It
No.
says,
Ah.
yeah. So I don't want to heal the dragon.
Also,
Then
sin is down. Apparently.
No, Sin
No.
isn't.
No,
Sin
Sin
is
is
Sin is,
there.
Sin is a dire wolf.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I thought
No,
sin had gone
yeah.
down. Never mind, ignore me.
Oh well, fuck my healing spirits then. Well,
Fuck
maybe
your healing spirits.
fuck my healing spirits.
Could you not move it into range of Rook, but it's not in range of the dragon?
I could
Yeah, just
probably
move it behind him.
hover it above like his head, so his
Yeah.
head's like in the. Yeah, let's do that.
I love that. Can your healing spirits be like, like
Yeah,
when
hello.
like,
It's like,
it's little ketus.
yeah, it's little Ketus, like cartoon
like
Bugs
round
Bunny
the-
style.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, and then if you'll allow me, Pete,
Mhm.
I would probably, put the bow back, get the crystal out, maybe open the canister and kind of try and.
Gonna need that
Deposit
investigation
it.
check for you to be able to open it. It is a
Okay,
Come on,
sure.
come on, Nan. Come on, Nan.
He's
Let's fuck this
Oh,
thing up.
14.
That's
Uh,
what I had.
yeah. It comes undone.
Okay.
You see the dry ice effect. You have a
I don't like it.
shove it.
Right.
Are we basically giving this dragon ketamine? Is this what's happening right now?
I will go to wherever the dragon's mouth is. Presumably, maybe, I don't know, Pete, tell me whether it's like closed, clenched teeth or whether
no.
it's...
The mouth is
Uh,
gaping open, and immense amounts of slush puppy are leaking from it.
then I am going to probably, when I think I'm going to try and hold on to the container, but is it loose in the container? Does it rattle around or
You think it would slide out quite
okay?
simply?
I think I'm going to try, shove it down like as far down like the throat as possible.
Like feeding a cat a pill.
Yeah, wrap it in some cheese. Massage the throat.
Arden sees a wheel of cheese and has a panic attack.
Not stop.
Okay,
And
this is a
that's
very strange thing to DM. So, this incapacitated creature that has no way to react to this,
Rugging a dragon.
you roofie this thing down its
don't say that.
down into its throat, and it cannot do anything. And you believe that the effect seems to not intensify, but remain the same. But you have blocked its airway.
We're suffocating a dragon.
I feel bad. I know it was
No.
trying to kill us, but the part of like Nan feels bad. It just
We have found an alternative solution to dealing with a problem. This is problem solving 101.
I think that's me. I think that's all I can do.
Could
Really.
you roll me some? I don't even know how does suffocate. How does drowning work? It's the same.
It's constitution. So the amount of its constitution modifier equals the amount of minutes that it can hold its breath before it dies.
Constitution. Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah.
It's quite high, if I remember correctly. So,
But it's constitution modifier. So if it's got like a +5 to its constitution modifier, that can hold its
5
breath
minutes.
for 5 minutes before it dies.
I guess with my any remaining time that I have, I'll shout to everyone. I made it swallow a crystal. I don't know if that's a good idea.
that was a brilliant idea. Now get the fuck out, please.
I mean, if it's incapacitated, we should just finish it. Just go ham on this.
Get the XP.
We need to get that crystal back.
And the XP.
Yeah, exactly. The only way we're going to get it back now is by fishing it out of its corpse.
Sin, it's your turn.
We need to get that Litch.
If stunned right now, right?
I'd say it's incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
Okay. What? Whoa! What did I miss? Because I was too busy doing my own research on what to do next.
So it's
We
had a
drugged-
double dose of crystal, and now it's also choking on the crystal.
Who the fuck just has to choke a crystal?
Nan force-fed it a crystal while it was incapacitated.
Oh my god!
And now it's got crystals on both ends. Just
Both
Don't
ends.
say both ends.
well, I'm on the side of it, just like, and she's at the front of it. Dragons are pretty big.
Luke, me and you are Eiffel Towering this dragon.
Oh no!
So dark. So dark.
Who needs bards, right? You don't need a bard when.
Oh,
like,
you made the barbarian walk out.
who needs a bard when you can drug the dragon?
What the fuck?
What have we done?
Also-
What the fuck?
Also,
What have we
Jen, I
done?
think that the way that Nan shoved the crystal, so it could be some internal bleeding.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't nice. Sin,
No.
tell me what you're doing.
Fucking
You
hell.
you dire wolf creature.
This is not how I saw this going.
Y'all motherfuckers need help. Y'all need
Who's
help.
the one talking?
Y'all need Jesus.
Ain't no
I
guards
don't
here
believe.
apart from me. I'm the DM.
That really changed everything I was gonna do.
It's still currently alive. This dragon.
I can kill it while it's down. Like, let's just
Wait.
hammer it.
So is it stunned or is it incapacitated?
If it's incapacitated, it fails dexterity saving throws and strength saving throws automatically.
It is.
Yeah, that's the same thing as stunned.
Yeah.
But if it's
Automatically fails those.
incapacitated, if it's incapacitated, it's at 0 HP. It's stable.
Well, yeah,
That's why I'm asking.
it's not at 0 HP, it's just unconscious.
Yeah,
There's a-
so
there's a
it's
difference.
unconscious. It cannot move. It is automatic dex and strength fail.
So go ham on this thing.
I would say it would. What's the
So are we
word?
gonna run or not? Because that's the other thing. No,
Auto
right?
crit on isn't it auto crit on melee attacks as well on something that's incapacitated?
Incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions. That's what an incapacitated state means. And stunned is a stunned creature is also incapacitated and then fails strength and dex saves. So that's the difference between incapacitated. It wouldn't automatically fail those strength and dex saves, but we'll say is stunned just to
So,
be
in
more correct on
theory, if I wanted to pick it up and kind of slam its head into the ground, it would automatically fail its strength save.
If
do
you
anything
wanted to
that will make it spew the
WWE this
crystal.
thing,
Yeah.
then
If I wanted to like pick it up and brainbuster it.
Paralyzed and unconscious both produce automatic crits, with the caveat that you have to be within a short range. However, a paralyzed creature is incapacitated. In the condition it can't move or speak, the creature automatically fails strength and dexterity.
yeah, it
Break
paralyzes
his neck
both.
like this.
It's stunned though because your attack rolls are getting advantage. So that's the difference between the paralyzer.
Okay. Because it's not at 0, so it's technically it's unconscious, but it's not at 0 hit points.
Yeah.
If it was at 0 hit points, then it would be an
Sin, do you still have the spell enlarge and reduce?
Yeah.
See what
But
I'm
that's-
going?
That's not
Yeah,
dexterity
I-
or strength, though.
Kind of want to do it to.
I want to reduce the dragon and then smash the dragon.
I was gonna upgrade enlarged truck. Damn, I literally have plans to escape so that you fuckers can live, but then you guys ruined that shit. I don't know. I have
Just-
no idea what to do anymore.
Just fucking kill it.
Oh,
You're desperate.
No,
Arden.
just
You're about to
Give
die.
more power to Rook so he can finish it off once and for all.
It's gonna take a couple of rounds for us to do enough damage between all of us to kill it, even in this state. So we don't have time because that Lich, we don't know whether that Lich is going to come and attack us. We need to do as much fucking damage as we can.
To the dragon, correct?
Because otherwise, that thing, if you think that thing is going to get up and just go, oh, okay, and leave us alone, no. Take full advantage while we can. That's what I say.
Okay. Wait, let me look at this real quick.
This is a fucking gift of the moment.
Yeah.
You're so excited, Luke. I can tell. You're like, proper, like,
I am terrified because we are on a knife's edge of death or killing it. If we don't kill it, we're gonna die.
Actually, I am on the verge of crying because I'm highly scared of what is going on.
I just want the XP.
All right, where's the dragon facing?
towards the temple-ish, where Nan kind of popped out and fed it a crystal. Nan, you'd actually probably be that side. Sorry.
Okay. And when I see any of them,
see any of what?
The rest of the party.
You probably would see Nan, and yeah, it's laying down. So I mean, it's quite a huge thing. You can probably see around them, like through its wings, and as it collapsed. You would have certainly seen the actions of Arden flailing helplessly against it earlier on.
Okay.
Wait, if you reduce it, that doesn't mean you reduce the crystal. That means the crystal is gonna stay normal, but the turtle is gonna get tighter.
Anything they're holding, and technically it's
I
on
think
them.
in its throat would count as holding it.
Yeah.
Physically touching it.
I'm not a damage dealer. I'm not.
Only to your own party.
But you are a dire
Only
wolf.
to my own party, yeah. You know, because
You a wolf.
I am a wolf. I am
He's
wolf.
a fluffy boy.
No, she's feral now, thanks to the poor favor of the roll of the dice. You know what? I could care less about the other people. I'm gonna
It's sin.
use my bonus action to what's it called again? To turn back into my half health.
Oh, yeah.
And then go ahead. It's not Earthbind. Where is it? I forget. I lost the spell. Entangled.
Okay.
So I'm gonna center it on the dragon. So weeds and vines sprout from the ground.
Yep.
On a 20-foot square from where the dragon is. I tried to do that earlier, but I had a hard time with the squares because they're messing me up.
Yeah.
So a creature in the area must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Okay. It's going to fail that because it's out.
Do I have to make that as well?
Yep, every single one of you. Actually,
What's the area?
20 feet.
12.
Jesus.
12.
So
no,
does this count as a grapple check, or is this like
you
what
are
is this?
restrained? You guys are restrained.
Okay, I got an 8, so I'm restrained.
Yep.
15?
You guys can escape. Wait, what?
15.
15? No. It gotta be 16.
Okay.
Rook, how much?
He failed too. I
I
think.
got 12.
You can use an action to. Okay, you know what, Pete? Can I decide who has to make the save or not?
Not
It
technically.
depends on what the spell says, doesn't it?
The spell.
It just says any creature in the area.
Yeah. Do you want to
has
do?
to
Do you
make
want me
the
to
save.
drop an effect? I can drop an effect if you need me to.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the size of a dragon though? Is it a large creature or is it a
It is
huge
that
creature?
size. It's huge.
Because if it takes 20 feet up itself, then we're in the spaces next to it, in which case we don't get affected.
So if I center it on the dragon, what's the range of this? Sorry.
20 feet from from the point outward.
Okay, so it's 15 feet across. So yeah, you're still going to get clipped.
Yeah,
wise.
so we would get clipped. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because then I have no idea what you guys are planning. You
So
guys are doing, I don't know
lines
what.
around everybody, wrapping you and the dragon.
Yeah.
Sin does it again.
Yep.
Okay, so it is, and now is that your turn? You've bonus actions. You've actioned.
Can I move anywhere?
Yes.
What was Sin hoping to achieve with that?
Hoping that you guys die, but
Arden,
yeah,
Sin is done. It is now your
Yes.
turn.
So
strength save DC 16 to escape it.
strength
me a
save
minute.
DC 16 to escape it. But if I don't do that, I can't do anything.
Yep.
You
Give
are
me a minute.
restrained. So a restrained creature has become 0. Attack rolls against the creature.
Advantage. But
Have
attack roll
advantage.
creature makes attack disadvantage.
Yeah, so your rolls just have this. You're
My
still
rolls
within
have-
range of the creature.
I'm still
Yeah, you
within
can
range of the
still attack
creature. So I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
still attack.
Yes.
But I just
they'll
can't-
cancel each other out.
I
Because,
just can't move because it has advantage. So it's just a straight roll anyway.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's straight roll.
Because this
You're
is a restrained
flanking.
creature attacking a restrained creature.
Yeah. And also you're flanking with Sin. So
Yeah. But you don't get double. There's no such thing as double.
no.
It's just a
it does not
straight
stack.
roll.
It does not stack. It's a straight roll.
Yeah.
Whatever you do,
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just fucking attack it
go for it.
because
With
that
what?
like
With what? Tell us how you're doing this. Are you going to
I'm
the crystal?
just gonna take out my well. Yeah, I mean I've already got the crystal in my hand, so what I will do then is I will try to I'm going to just I'm going to try and embed the crystal in it. So rather than like slash or stab, I'm literally just going to try and impale it so this crystal goes into it, inside it.
Okay, go for it, please. Let's make these attacks.
I'll roll something better than a fucking 5.
Come on, let's beat
Not
this
much
crit.
better. So the first one's 16.
Still not a hit on this
No,
creature.
not a hit. Natural 20.
Wait, is it-
About
That's
fucking
more
time.
like it. Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
So I'll roll my unarmed strike damage, and then whatever you think it does extra as a crystal, I'll let you decide that. So I'll roll the 3, so 6 plus 4, so that's 10 damage.
Looking very, very poorly, this creature. You can
And then I've
hear
got-
the throat
Then
trying to expel.
So like that. So the crit is literally just shoving it inside of it, and then I'll
Yeah.
use my bonus action unarmed strike to just kind of.
It's through a plate. It's
Bury
definitely
it
embedded in the creature. Yeah.
So my final bonus action will be to try and push it down even fucking more, like get it like even
Yeah.
deeper
Into it.
So
Yeah.
it's,
Into its flank. Go for it.
which is that's a 16. Oh no.
No, you're trying to work it in there. From where it hits, you see some sort of like blackness start to kind of pour, like a dark amethyst kind of purpley black start spreading through the scales around this area. It is now the very turn of itself, and it can't do anything. Can you? Who's looking that way? Sin, can you make a perception check, please?
Yep. Where's it? Bam. Oh, 23.
23. You see a lich fly out of a building with holes in the
Another
roof.
one?
No, the same building, just come back out of the roof. It appears to have something in its hand.
Can I see what it is?
It's something square. That's about all you can make out from this point. It
Wait,
seems
which building?
Which building?
The Sletney or the temple or?
It's the Sletney building.
Oh.
Okay.
He gave him exactly what he wanted, I think.
The creature flies out holding this square object in its hand. Could you please make a dexterity saving throw?
Me?
Yes.
All right, I got you. This one she finally dies. Is this it?
This
If
could be
it
it.
stops rolling all the way to the bottom, that'll be great. Okay, let's see. That's 5.
No. I'm afraid you see a great big huge beam of green light spill from the eyes of this creature, and you take
I'm dead. I have 7 HP, I'm dead.
yeah it's so I don't think they can even resurrect you from this. It would be 40.
No, yep, I'm done.
Is
I'm
this
gone.
finger of death?
Well, hold on. What's Sin's total HP max?
38.
38. So it's dealt more than your max HP. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
I'm gone. I'm down.
Yeah, so you see Sin, the elf that's been with you all this time, damage dealer and very little of a healer, but has brought crucial things to the
Aggressive
party.
healer, okay. Aggressive healer.
Aggressive healer, literally disintegrate before your eyes into nothing.
disintegrate.
There's
Yeah.
just dust. And although falling to the ground left behind
Magical
would,
items.
would be any magical item.
Nope, nothing. She left a lot of stuff back at the inn.
Did you not take your dagger with you?
No, I left it at the inn because I knew I could just summon it in my hand if I wanted it.
Oh yeah, you did mention that last session.
Yeah, back at the inn in Sin's room. So yeah, there's a and the creature continues to fly up and then proceeds through the sky westerly
Towards the temple or past the temple?
up above the walls of Kaganzax.
Oh, it's fucking
No, it's
going.
leaving. I got what I got. I got what I wanted.
West is the direction that
Where we're going, yes.
the priest and the blacksmith went.
The priest and the blacksmith went east.
I thought they went west.
West is towards the Renmain Peak, where we're going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, west is on our map is. I can drop you back there in a minute, and we can discuss that in a bit. So we have the map in front of us.
Just finish the fucking dragon.
The creature cannot do anything. Nyala,
Oh, is entangled concentration?
Yep.
So that's gone now.
Yeah, that's gone.
the vines turn brittle and rot in time lapse.
Yeah, Nyala's gonna pick at the scene I don't think she's seeing Sin at the moment.
No, because you kind of were guiding Litiana inside.
Yeah.
You might just as you turn your way back out, if you're heading back out,
I'm just gonna peek outside, see if I can hit the dragon with a
green rays
last
streak by you, and you see your druid friend evaporate in smoke.
Yeah.
Also, I guess the only thing that will be left would be like her staff stuck in the ground because she didn't pick it up when she decided to cast call lightning. It's like badly damaged. It's like charred.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's the only thing that's like left down on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like a spell focus
Yeah.
or a druidic focus to be more specific. But that's it.
Yeah, Niala seeing this, she's all the colors in her face are just being drowned in a second.
Yeah. The little nubbin goes a pale pink.
She's just
Little
going
nose.
pale before just entering in a mighty rage, screaming Sin's name.
Which name?
Which one?
Ah,
Don't get many characters you have to say that about, do you? Which name?
oh,
You want
and
you want me to tell you them?
I mean, we don't know them.
No,
You
I
only-
I
you
told
only-
you
know the
Niala.
last time.
You actually only told her one.
Morwenna, wasn't it?
No,
Morwen.
she knows
Morwen.
Morwen, and she knows the other one.
Yeah.
Elena.
Yeah.
Elena is what you know.
Yeah, she's gonna scream the name of Morwen in a mighty rage, just not noticing the
Actually, no,
Litch right
because
way.
when she was talking to Niala up on the roof of the library, it was Morwen talking,
Yes,
not Elena.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's gonna scream Morwen's name, and just she doesn't see the Litch, so she just thinks this is the dragon's doing. So she turned her eyes, blinded by rage, going to making a way towards the dragon, and kind of stopping about 15 feet before it.
Yeah, you can make it.
Something here, and just concentrating the fires in her hand, just trying to build it. I'm going to cast a fireball, obviously. But just in the rage, she's just trying to try to expand it as the rage build up and continues to grow, and just trying to end this miserable animal that just she's saying that end a friend's life. Also, she had a very emotional talk yesterday, and she just all the fire were just up and down literally for her, and this is a last straw.
I love
So in
Tell
the
us.
rage, she's casting firebolt. I don't know
So
if I'm going to make
it. Cannot do any saves against it.
Yeah, that was a 26 anyway. So it's going to take 9 fire damage in the mouth mainly, but just trying to make it hit a fire rage, like, and screaming, "You fucking lizard, you are beyond saving. I do not want to see any of your kind, because if I see you ever again, if I see one of you, if I see even that you have any kind of family, I will end it by my own hands, and I will make myself a coat or whatever that can possibly come to my mouth out of the skin."
You blast it, this enraging ball of fire that is somehow filled with the fury of the feline rage that you contain within your tiny frame is expelled from you, envelops this, stabs into this creature's throat. It makes it convulse and tighten the throat. The crystal is expelled from it, and the head falls limp. The body limps. It appears to breathe its last.
Okay.
Said
Who's
you'd kill it with a bloody fireball, didn't I?
Yeah, still kills.
Nan,
Wonderful.
Nan, can you are close to its face, and its eyes flicker. It says something to you in. Do you speak Draconic? No,
I
I
do.
don't.
no,
No.
Nyala does.
Nyala
Oh,
does.
Nyala, my bad. My bad.
It's trying to utter something with its.
Have me to make a perception check if I hear it.
Yeah, let's have a perception, please.
Okay.
Rage.
Yeah. A 12. I don't
What's
think.
You're pretty nearby at this point.
Maybe
You
I could
hear
have
it.
one.
Just with its last breaths, it says, "It
Goblin.
It has my young."
No.
Ah.
And then with that, it breathes its last.
Yeah. Just Nyala is trembling, just not registering as information right away, just having her hands trembling, maybe a few burns, and was breathing heavily in full rage still. If she could hit it, she would do it again, because she just is in pain.
It's fine. They're chaotic evil anyway.
No.
Oh,
Neutral, lawful evil, and neutral good, and neutral.
You,
Right.
Rook,
Mhm.
you are feeling really, really not well. Your body, even at the sight of this, is quite impressive. This dragon is felled. What would you like to do, folks? There's a dragon in the middle of the thing. The place is devastated around you. The buildings are ruins.
Just recover the crystals. I think you Ardens first.
Yeah.
Pull the crystal back out that he's got, and then look to Nan to see whether she can recover the crystal that she. No. Kitty swallowed.
I think. Oh, sorry.
Go.
I think I have to. I really want to be able to like fully actually engage with this content right now, but I think that I'm gonna have to wait until next time to have like some genuine and.
Should we just stop it at the end of the
Some
battle?
form.
Some
thoughts.
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also just kind of
Brain space.
yeah, some brain space to think a little bit more objectively.
So we'll end it here. That there is a defeated dragon laying upon the streets of Kakanzax. You stand round, many of you blooded. Your friend Sin lost.
Acquaintance.
Toby, get your head out of that. That's not why I earned it. And
Well, that was an unorthodox encounter.
all of the there is like ice that has frosted up the walls. There are buildings gradually collapsing, and the roof is kind of the building that the Litch dropped into. That looks really badly damaged. Something's going, and bits of the building are falling in. And that is where we shall end our adventure for today, after you guys defeated your first actual proper dragon playing Dungeons and Dragons. Well done, everybody. That was some great tactical stuff and things in there. Now,
I knew it was never going to be a simple, straightforward dragon fight. It's just chaos.
would you like to know your XP, everybody?
Oh yes.
Yes.
I don't even think I can even use it, to be honest, but sure.
No, you're just bringing in a new character. So does that mean the XP gets split 4 ways instead of 5?
It would do. Would you all like to take 2,500 XP, please?
Hell yeah.
Let's type
man,
it.
shit.
200.
Sorry, I missed the number. Sorry.
2,500 and
No, just 2,500.
2,500.
That just takes us to
Jeez.
level 6.
I don't know. I think it tips us over.
Yeah,
Nice.
we level up, but not by much, I don't think.
And can I point out, I didn't take a single point of damage in that fight.
Yeah, fuck off.
And did you take a single point of damage in that fight?
Nearly
How did that
got,
happen?
nearly got the bugbear.
You nearly got 3 of the party with the breath weapon.
That save of sins though, with that nat 20 though, like that would have been sin like and none of the entangle stuff would have happened. So like it wouldn't have been brought down to the ground. You guys still wouldn't have been able to hit it because it would have been like whooshing round above.
Mhm.
I thought it would be
Yeah.
I mean Litiana pulled the cloud away, but like those are all kind of like I thought
I'd have attempted to have jumped from the building to it if it was like 30 feet ground. But even with that dex check, I don't think I'd have hit it.
I really liked having the idea of having something else providing cover for it to like give you guys like disadvantage, just so like it kept like vanishing and then just like you didn't know where it was going to drop. Like it could have dropped anywhere along this.
I think the biggest thing with it going in and out is we kind of, and with the Litch up there, we were a little bit like, we weren't 100% sure of what was actually happening. Like, is it actually attacking us or is it doing something else? What's actually going on here? And I think that sowed seeds of confusion of, well, and I think that's where it started with, do we actually attack this thing or do we try and do something different and just and as Eri was mentioning, like just go for the Litch and then hopefully it turns or something like that. But with us being inside and outside and all that kind of stuff, that communication was just wasn't going to happen.
Communication is key, people. Right, we'll end this so Eri can go and get some rest. Thank you everybody for playing, and thank you Eri for holding on through this.
Well, let me just tell you what the new total is. Oh no, I think no, you are right. That's bang on level 6, Rook.
We're bang on level 6. Yeah,
bang on level 6.
Can I clarify something, Pete, as well?
Yeah.
You did mention when we level up, we can, if we're like the kind of spellcaster that doesn't have many spells or doesn't choose per day, you can like swap one out per.
I'm always happy for one to be swapped out at that point, so you can replace one in your list, but like you can't replace the whole lot. But if there's something that you're finding is obsolete and then you're not really using it, I'm quite happy for you to have I don't know, in the way of like learning this. I mean that people run it that way. Some DMs, it's a common occurrence to be able to swap out at your level up kind of thing. So.
I want to take Cure Wounds, if I may, since we need more people that will cure wounds.
Well,
if that.
We can deal with the story element and how that happens next session, but Arden will be taking cleric.
So it'd be nice to actually have a healer.
I mean, it's still very limited healing, but it's some healing.
I have healing myself, but it's life transfer, so that means me giving my own life for you.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
You too squishy for that.
You don't want that with the wizard.
Oh, right. Anyway, I can't wait to show you what happens next. I'm really very excited. Very excited. Cool. Well done, everyone. I'm going to stop the recording now. And I'm going to shut up the Zoom lady. Come on, Zoom lady, where are you at?